Hello everybody, in this video I will show you how I unlocked the Steel Path, completed all quests, reached Master Rank 10 with Random Warframes in just 10 days, so stay with me. Before we start, I wanted to thank everybody for the patience and support on this second season. If you haven't watched the season 1, I strongly recommend it. If you end up enjoying this video, leave a like and subscribe for even more challenges in the future. And for now, let's just start the show. We begin this challenge with day 0, where I set up all the rules for this challenge, so here they are. All quests must be completed within 10 days, Steel Path must be unlocked within 10 days, doing a node for the first time must be done solo, the only exceptions are the isolation vaults and idle hunts. No platinum can be bought, which means only 50 starting plat is what we can use. Trading with other players is not allowed, player cannot join any clan or dojo. A player must unlock Master Rank 10 within 10 days. So basically if we fail one Master Rank test, this challenge is over. Player can use any possible advantages that are free, which means of course relay blessings, promo codes, borrow items and boosters, etc. Player cannot use any special versions of items, which means any Tenet weapons, of course prime weapons, prime warframes, mods, anything like that. We're keeping everything as plain as it can get. Player cannot buy any Sentinel blueprints, that's mainly because in season 1 our master rank was saved by Sentinels, that's why I added this rule, so make it a little more challenging. Player must obtain one warframe for the Duviri circuit. Of course, player can choose which one he wants and can overwrite one of the random warframes selected by the randomizer. And of course, I will show you the randomizer in a second. Player will have to complete the Veilbreaker mission with all bonus objectives. All the gameplay must be recorded or streamed live. Off stream, all what player can do is fashion, builds and getting a blessing on relays. That's it. Player can only play 7 to 8 hours a day. In our case, it was from 5 PM to 12 PM. The time for the challenge runs out when the daily tribute hits day 11. After all of that, it was time to roll the Warframes, which I have to use and max out during this challenge, except for Frost. Frost is already in the list because this is an essential Warframe for our late game. I've put him 2 Excaliburs and 2 Mags since the Vault is like the best case scenario, and so I wanted a lower chance for him. And survey says we're gonna start with Excalibur. Then it was time to roll all the others. At the end of the day, we got the Hydroid, Loki, Valkyr, Gara and Mirage. And one of them we need to get from the Duviri circuit, so this will be interesting. Day 1, we started the Vor prize. We did not start with Duviri, mainly because of Master Rank. The Duviri is just too slow at the beginning to get us the Master Rank test fast enough. So we did the Vor's prize, then Saya's Vigil, Once Awake, which sparked an idea that I have made a mistake in my calculations. I just saw it. To craft Mirage, we need to complete hidden messages. To get to hidden messages, we have to complete... we have to craft level of Master Rank 5 weapon, which can only be done at day 6, which is too late. Alright. So, since that is the case, we're gonna run the randomizer right now. So, actual 5th Warframe that we have to craft is... Nyx. Then we did most of the Hall of Kubrov, did some junctions, which started not so great. Can you stop moving? Please! But then I remembered we have our 4th ability, so it was smooth sailing through the Mercury, Venus, Mars, Phobos, and Ceres junction. After that we completed the Arcwing as well as Stolen Dreams, finishing the day by getting the Gara chassis blueprint. And a quick note, while I was editing this, I forgot to mention that on day 1 we got ourselves 2 promo codes, which was the Duviri 4Z and Duviri Barrow, which basically gave us the Hikoi, the 7-day boosters for Affinity and credits, plus 2 mods. So that was pretty much it. The next day we started with Vox Solaris and Duviri Paradox, which led to our next decision. The rules say I can choose one of these warframes to be switched with the ones we rolled, right? Hydroid takes 4 argon crystals to create. Mirage takes only 1. After some thought, I decided to skip Hydroid due to his crafting requirements and went straight for the Mirage, as originally intended, of course. For the whole day we managed to get tier 6, leaving the rest for tomorrow. After farming the circuit we went for the new strange quest and some Warframe parts farm, which this time was much easier than season 1. I think the Frost took only 3 tries to get all the parts, Valkyr took only 4 before we wasted 40 minutes on her. And after making my X-Cal a bit more tanky we went for Gara systems, which ended day 2. On day 3, pretty much nothing happened. Pretty much nothing worth mentioning. A lot of grind on upper worlds. We did Heart of Deimos and then grinded even more resources on Deimos. Pretty boring day to be honest. The only thing worth mentioning is that we got all the parts for Mirage and Gara. That's pretty much it. Day 4 was a heavy quest day. We did a Limbo Theorem, Nata's second dream, which rewarded us with the only melee weapon we ever gonna need for this challenge. But the second dream has been completed. And now we have the weapon of ultimate destruction. Then we went through Deadlock Protocol, Rising Tide and Men of the Few Words. After that we farmed Loki, which makes it the last warframe we needed to complete this challenge. Day 5 was pretty much all over the place since I got sick and needed a day off. I got a really strong cold which attacked directly into my throat. For now I got the timers for every single warframe that is crafting, and I will not use them until these timelines are squared away. The only thing that will change is that I will do master rank test right now just for me to be able to get the Inaros questline from Barokitir. So everything is fair. The only thing is that I won't have my resource booster when we go and fight Necromech. That's a handicap I can live with. The day 11 tribute, we will hit that. I can't jump over that thing. But whatever we got on day 6, I will just make sure to, I don't know, pay penalty or some shit. I don't know. We'll just figure it out. Whatever we can get on day 6. And with all that squared away, we did form the whole Necromech. But this time it took us only 3.5 hours, in which I got raided on Twitch with 110 people. Liar! There you go. Holy shit! What the hell is happening here? Holy moly. Wow, thank you. And welcome to the 10 days recruit challenge, guys. Welcome. It was absolutely a blast and I thank all of you. Because that allowed me to get my Twitch affiliate, so I'm very grateful. And of course one of the players wanted to snipe me on the vaults and help me with it, so Atheon, thank you so much if you're watching this. After that we did a sortie and some random missions to get of course closer to our Steel Path goal. We had a lot of fun on day 6, mainly due to you guys. We made a lot of jokes about the hives and patient zero that lasted us the whole stream. Now guys, do you know how to kill hives? Don't worry, Lotus will tell you like 18 times.
Approaching a hive. Every hive is protected by a series of tumor nodes. Destroy those and you can destroy the hive.
Because not many people really know that the hive is protected by 5 tumor nodes. Like we have to destroy them in order to destroy the hive, you know. Because some people may only go for the hive and just don't know the rest, you know. See, now we have the spawning hives. These are the tier higher hives, and they require a series of tumor nodes to be destroyed, not just few, the series of tumor nodes. I feel like she
You
will...
are approaching a
They
hive.
go.
Every hive is protected by a series of tumor nodes. Destroy those, and you can destroy the hive.
There you go. I think if she repeat that, I will grow the tumor node of my... Well, this is perfect. Absolutely perfect. After completing the Patient Zero, we set off to complete the War Within. I love the scene.
The dreamers come for us.
Wave Rider, Octavia's Anthem, and Hidden Messages, as well as the start of Jorda's Precept. On day 7, YouTube was struggling with my livestream, at least on my side, so it was pure Twitch stream that day, with of course video uploaded to YouTube later on. We spent first half a day leveling up our Warframes, weapons, and did 2 Eidolon runs. Which the first one... They're not doing the Eidolon? Please don't attack him without... Oh my fucking god. Well, these guys don't know what they're doing, so... Okay, he's just attacking whatever. I don't think we can do this. Yeah, that was a nightmare, but the next night cycle, I have found the players that were awesome. Asked some questions, gave some tips, and carried me through all 3 stages of Eidolon Hunt. If by some miracle you guys are watching this video, I'm very grateful, thank you. After that we did a Call of the Tempestari as well as Sons of Inaros. I planned to do a Silver Grove, but I did not realize I was missing a few herbs from Earth, and since it was a night cycle on Earth, I decided to leave it for day 8. Our day 8 was pretty boring, mainly due to 2 quests and some farming, which was just like rinse and repeat, all that stuff. Of course I'm talking about the Glass Gambit, which I said in the past and I'll say it again, it's just boring to the bone, and its playthrough just gives me anxiety every time I hear this freaking points everywhere. Wonderful! Oh, this is so fucking boring. Well, Jorda's Precept was also there, this time a bit faster than before, mainly due to our luck with Argon mods. After some scanning on Earth, we finished the Silver Grove, and then we farmed the Revenant parts, for the Mask of Revenant of course. But our day was saved with one of the best quests in the game, the Chains of Harrow. I freaking love this quest, top 3 for me, top 3 for sure. With all essential goals done for today, we started the Chimera Prologue era, and for the rest of the day we just completed some planets. Day 9, and here will be the first time I'll be talking about the Mastery Rank tests. Mastery Rank tests through 1 to 10 are beginner easy. They're the only test that has even chance to give you a problem is Mastery Rank 9. So since people still have some issues with this one, here it is. And you go in. Next. Now the tricky part. I swear this heavy attack will trigger something. Knowing our luck. Come on. Come on. Now you mate. And I need you there. And here we go. Done. Okay, it worked perfectly. Master rank 9 acquired. After the test, we finished Mask of the Revenant and the Sacrifice, my favorite quest in this game. I freaking love it. But I've done this quest so many times and never encountered this bug before. What? 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 What just? What the? What is? What just happened? Why am I up, bro? Fuck you! Fuck you! Yes, attack him! He's your enemy, attack him! And since I thought we won't have enough time on day 10 due to Wavebreaker and new requirements, I decided I needed to finish the rest of the star chart. So this is exactly what we did. We finished most of the star chart, leaving just a little bit for the day 10. End of day 10, of course, we started by completing the rest of the Kuo Fortress, which gave me 100% completed star chart without the Zerman, of course. So after acquiring Master Rank 10, we went straight for the new war, which, with some bugs along the way, do his face before even the game was like, it's time for the reveal.
Hey, give me that.
What the fuck is happening?
All right. Good to see you too. What do you think, Ordis?
What do
I think you need a doctor, man.
I think
We managed to complete it with 2.5 hours, which is a record time for me, at least it was at this time. And after New War, we completed Angels of the Zerman, we cleared all the missions there, started the Wavebreaker. When Cal was safe and sound, his mission was just piece of cake with all bonus objectives done in no time. And for the final challenge, we went back to Jupiter and fought the Repopolist, since in order to kill it without screaming for God's help, I needed the amp from the new war. And just after a few tries, it was done.
Tenno, you must seek me out to walk the steel path.
The challenge was completed. And now here's why I think this season was too easy. Listen up. Even though we had about 4 to 5 hours of bonus content to go through, I think I gave myself too much time. In season 1, before the Wavebreaker and Duviri, I had only 7 hours daily to play. In this season, I increased it to 8, which of course was useful in the first 4 days, but after that I just had too much time on my hands. Even when I added the Random Warframes, Call Mission, the circuit farming, it was still too much time to spend. Day 10, which I was worried about the most, took only 5 hours and 40 minutes total. But we cannot forget about the god of challenges of this sort, the RNG. If the RNG is on your side, you will farm all you need in a couple of minutes, maybe an hour when it comes to Necromech, but if it's not on your side, this challenge could have ended on day 5 when we did not have all the Necromech parts within 7 hours. So this is why, if I ever do a season 3 of this challenge, it will be the same time limit, so 8 hours a day, but after we get the Warframe 1999 update. Maybe it will add a new dimension, maybe new world to finish to unlock the steel path, maybe new ideas, activities we can add as rules, so this overwhelming amount of time will be actually needed. But only time will tell. But for now, thank you so much for watching this video. Shout out to all of you who supported me live, especially on day 5 where the heavy cold just got to me, but we still pushed through. If you enjoyed this type of content, leave it a like and subscribe for even more challenges in the future. If you have any suggestions, any changes for the next season, leave them in the comments below. Thank you, as always. Have a nice day, Blood first, and questions later. Have a nice one, guys. See ya.